Isn't it though? So first current IBF super featherweight and WBA lightweight champ. 24-0 with 23 knockouts. Now you're from Baltimore, Tank, right? But you like to fight in Atlanta apparently, because this is going to be your second fight in 3 years in Atlanta. So what's it about the city of Atlanta that makes you want to get in the ring there?
I mean, I like to fight in Atlanta because it's beautiful here. I've been coming here since I was 18. And it's just my daughter from here, her mother and her family from here. And they always welcome me with open arms, so it's kind of like a second home to me.
I was at his first fight in Atlanta. I don't think I've ever been to a fight outside of New Jersey or Vegas. But Tank had that thing star-studded.
I bet.
Matter of fact,
it felt like a Vegas fight, Shaq?
Yeah, and the downtown area was packed because I had came from a game. I don't remember what game it was. It was like a championship game, and I went across the street. Tank had that thing star-studded out, and I had never met Tank before that. But we kind of made eye contact, and, he gave me the wink, I gave him a wink. I watched him demolish the old boy. And then a couple of weeks later, Tank did something that ain't really never happened to me before. When I walk in the club, I'm Big Willie. I got the section. I walk in the club, Tank already in the section. So Tank in the section. So, I always do what a lot of people don't do. I always show respect, right? Mm-hmm. Another brother, first of all, another successful brother, I'm like, Tank, what's up? So Tank walked over himself and said, Shaq, come sit with me. That's it. Usually, I'm the guy to do that, right? So Tank would like walk, no security, no nothing. He's like, Shaq, man, come sit with me. And we chopped it up. And Tank, I just want to say, brother, I'm proud of you. You're doing your thing.
Thank you.
We are similar, me, you, and Spice, because in sports, whenever we do something, they always try to compare us to somebody. But you're doing a beautiful job of making your name for yourself. It ain't nothing like being able to do what you want to do, take care of your mama, take care of your girlfriend, take care of your kids. That's the best feeling in the world, and you do it your way. So my advice to you, brother, just stay out of trouble, keep making and taking that money, and, and make everybody remember the name Gervonta Tank Davis.
Tank, I don't have any cool stories like that of being in the VIP and nothing like that. The only story I got and the only question I have is I love boxing, and that's what I do to work out now. I do 8-10 rounds here and there on the heavy bag I got in the garage. But starting off in boxing, what's the toughest thing to do? Is it like the footwork? Is it getting hit or adjusting? Is it defense? Like what do you think?
For me, when I was coming in the gym, it was just I think I started so young. I started when I was 7, so it was really easy for as far as boxing, as far as like the movement and the steps and stuff. What really was the hardest was just staying focused, because the environment that we was in. So that's basically what was the hardest, and just me being so young and just in love with I wasn't in love with the sport, I was just in love with the gym, and so it just came natural, so everything that I picked up everything so quick, because it was just like second nature.
Me, I'm a nice guy. I have to be mad to fight. Like, if I'm in a nice mood and you talking trash and I'm not in the mad mood, I ain't gonna fight you. I'm just gonna talk it out. Especially, in the times we live in now, because you don't know who got what they doing. So my question: do you have to get mad before you box somebody, or is it just strictly business?
When I go into camp, I already prepare my mind. It's like to go into war, but most importantly, I just let it flow. I don't actually be mad, but I always think about stuff that I went through in my past, and then that helped me get through my training camp. But I don't never be really mad, once I get in the ring, because it's like it's enjoyment. You know, this is something I love to
Because
do.
I'm a nice guy. When I get mad, I'm going to knock out one person. I'm going to knock Charles Barkley head off his shoulders.
Ooh, you
And
know what?
And I'm going to just walk off the TNT set and drop the mic and be like, I quit. I know y'all going to fire me tomorrow, but you can't because I quit. I'm going to knock his damn head off one day. I'm telling you, one day he going to say something, we'll just get up and I'm going to hit him with that tank. The Tank Tyson, boom, boom, boom. He gonna fall. I'm gonna just look at the mic and say, "I quit, America."
Can I just say, when you got mad at him the other day, it actually was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen, because you were mad with that blue plastic hard hat on. And
man,
the sight of
take him
that
serious.
was so damn funny. I laughed so hard because you were really mad, and that hard hat was just.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know the crazy thing is, like, in this thing of ours, what I mean by us brothers in sports, when we talk trash, we not mad. We showing love and we showing you the answer. Like for example,
Barbershop talk.
For example, I'm not a boxer, but if I know Tank's supposed to knock a guy out and Tank messing with him, I'm gonna be like, yo, Tank, knock him out. But it ain't like I'm mad at Tank, I'm disrespecting Tank. I'm like, Tank, we know your potential, Tank. You 23 years old, knock this dude out. So when I'm going at Ben, it ain't from a bad place. It's from a place of leadership.
Yeah.
Now, I have G14 classification to talk like that. I don't talk like that in boxing. I don't have that G14 classification. Gervonta Tank Davis does. But I'm saying, as a friend, as a homie, as someone that loves and respects the sport, if I see he need to do something to get to that next level, I'm going to always say it. So I was just saying about young fella, just be aggressive.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
everybody
Go
has,
to the rack.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only 1 or 2, 3 players that don't have no deficiencies. Jordan, Kobe, guys like that. But everybody else have a deficiency. However, if you riding with your gang and your gang see you being aggressive and they see you being a leader, they're going to ride with you whether you miss or make shots.
I hear
You know why people love me? Because I'm going to always be aggressive. You know what? I'm going to miss 20 free throws, but I'm still going to get 40 on your ass because I'm going to be aggressive. Like, I'm not going to stop shooting because I'm missing free throws. So I'm just saying, like, man, you got to be aggressive. So, you know, people trying to give me flack for I ain't jumping on it. In this thing of ours, I know what the hell I'm talking about. So you either listen to me or you don't. And if you don't listen to me, you get your feelings hurt. That ain't my problem.
But Tank, I want to get back to you because Shaq was talking about the G14 classification, right? And you have it in boxing because, like we said, you're 23-0. You have a 95% knockout ratio.
Damn.
But there are some people, even though you're going into this fight as the favorite, there are some people who, I don't want to call it hating, maybe criticizing, analyzing, and they're saying, listen, you're moving up in weight class. And sometimes when you
That's
move
hard.
up in weight class, then you can have problems. So what did you do differently to prepare for this fight? Because it's probably going to be a more physical fight than you're used to when you move up, right?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be more intense, I think, because I moved up 2 weight classes. You know, I was fighting at 130. I'm going to 140. You know, so just regular. I don't think I changed nothing. You know, as far as getting prepared for it, because it's like it's another tough fight. So I always train hard. You know, just when I get in there, I just gotta see if he's hitting more than the 130s, or just test his power, test his speed, and if, it's not too many different, then I could treat him like a regular 130 fighter, pound fighter, and just walk him down.
You know, Tank, when I came into the game, I said I'm dunking everything. So my question to you is, when you came to the game, did you say I'm knocking everybody out? Get the decision making and all
It
that.
seemed like it.
Yeah, it does. Like if you 23-0 and 22 knockouts, like did you from day one say I'm a boxer and I'm a fighter, but I'm knocking everybody out?
No, but I had that mindset. If somebody don't supposed to be in the ring with me, then they're not gonna be in the ring with me. So if I feel as though that I can knock you out, I'm definitely knocking you out.
Well, to that point, what do you think about these pros versus these amateurs? Because we've had so many conversations on this podcast about it, and I think it's ridiculous for these guys to keep getting into the ring with these, professional boxers. What do you think about that? If you had Logan Paul or somebody come to you and say you want to fight, would you be like, you're not supposed to be in the ring with me, I'm just going to knock you out and walk the hell up out of here? I
mean, yes, if that come to me, then I know I would probably, knock him out. But as far as like just it's entertainment, me, I just stay focused on what I can have going on. Whatever the sport. I don't have no room to or no say so to be like they shouldn't be in the sport or not, because I ain't really do nothing. I did something in the sport, but it's still like I got so much to do. To be worried about, should they be in boxing or not, so basically I just let them do them and I do me, if that cross my path, then so be it, but other than that, I focus on myself.
So
Floyd made 65
Tank, I need you to do me a
so.
favor. You acting real shy right now. This ain't the dude I saw at the bar. Loosen up, man. It's all good, dog.
Well, he's got a great smile, though.
Yeah,
he's got a really
look,
great smile.
loosen up,
Tank,
I love
if I'm in
trying to be
B-more
almost
right now,
professional. I don't have these things of who should be. Say it with your chest, Tank.
Is Shaq right, Tank? Are you trying to be like
Yeah,
nice guy, shy?
Yeah.
What are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Big podcast.
Well,
You
look,
go big.
so look, the funny thing is the club we was at, when Tank walked through that mug, all the little dudes that thought they were hard, they separated out the way. When Tank came through, and look, they was like, "Yo, man, that's Tank." They just let him walk on by, and I was like, "Damn."
So how was it? How did it feel to out Shaq
No, but
in the club?
but hold on.
'Cause that's a big deal.
But hold on. He got this great smile now, but when he was walking up to me, he didn't have no smile. So now, he wasn't really me much. So now I'm like, okay, I know I was at his fight. I showed love, but did I show enough love? Like, is he coming over here to check me? It was about to be a brawl in them up because he was walking and people was moving out the way. He's like, Diesel, come sit with me. I was like, because I wasn't about to fight this little pit bull.
I don't want no problem.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want no smoke.
Is that where y'all became cool? Because y'all didn't know each other before.
No, we didn't.
I think that's such a sign of respect, Tank, that you like, why did you decide that? You just saw Shaq and you were like,
Me from the outside looking in, I always knew that, or seeing him around, and I'm talking about Shaq, that he always been humble. So I knew that I could come up and talk to him, So that's basically what I did. He's a legend, I wasn't really around when he was playing, but I always studied, the history, So I was, and I knew that he came to the fight. I seen him at front row, and it's just a great person all around the board, and he's humble, like myself. So we clicked from there, So that's why I felt that, it was a need for me to approach him.
So
are you sleeved and all the way up your neck? Are you like totally sleeved, your tats?
Yes.
Tatted out, lady.
That's sexy.
dang,
That's-
Nichelle, is everything
I'm
okay?
sorry.
Hold on, time.
Is everything okay, Nichelle?
That's sexy.
Goodness
That's
gracious.
sexy.
Spice.
It is.
Spice. You see this sexy. I've been tatted up the whole time, and you ain't tell me I'm sexy.
Hey, you can't really see it though, Nichelle.
Oh,
You're right. You can't.
okay. So,
No, but do you find that attracts?
so
that
she
attracts
like them
women
light
to you
skinned
because-
guys. Okay, we
Brazil.
got it.
No, my
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Look at over there. Oh, this Tank so sick. Ooh, he's so sick. Tank, he's so fine. He blow my mind. Hey, Tanky.
Hey, Vate. Hey, Vate.
listen. There's something about a shy smile and a sleeved man that's pretty appealing. I have to tell you.
Thank you.
Look, Spice, you like,
Now, if I was in the club and I said that to you, what would you say?
I don't know. It depends on where my head was at.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tank.
Well,
Tank, I can move up in weight class today. I could gain
boy.
10, 20 pounds today if I wanted. How hard is it for a boxer to go up in weight? Like, because people think you can just do it like it's nothing, and it's really hard.
yeah, and is cutting harder than gaining?
I still have to cut, so I don't know. I still have to cut, but when I go in there, I always spar with bigger guys. Sparring and fighting is two different things, but this really showing me where I'm at. Like I say, I'm great, so I'm trying to test the water. So I just really got to see when I get in there. But as far as fighting bigger guys, I've been doing that my whole life. Like coming up, so I just gotta see when I get in there, see how good he is. I don't think that he's better than me, so my mindset already going in there as win, so
I want to ask you
that's my whole.
I want to ask you a personal question, and I hope I'm not disrespecting nobody, but my mentality has always been the student must kill the master to become the master. So say in the next couple of years, would you fight your mentor to take the title away?
Ooh. Good question.
And listen, I love you.
Listen, Shaq dunked on.
Oh yeah, I dunked on Patrick.
He dunked on his idol.
Yeah,
Chris
I had
Dudley.
to do it. So,
Was it Chris Dudley?
So my question is, if
You
it was
gonna ignore me?
if somebody, let's just say Al Heyman and they raised some big money for the fight, you versus your mentor, exhibition, whatever, bing, 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 would you do it?
I don't think I'd do it.
I understand.
No.
I understand.
Because
Really? Why not?
Because I always look at it like it was times that we could have sparred in the gym, but I always look at it like I can learn from him, other than being in there actually fighting him. So I always, every time, even if he's training, my main focus is to watch him because I can learn so much from him. Talk about Floyd that. Instead of just trying to, and I know myself, if I get in there with somebody, it's going to be a time that I want to hurt them. And I'd rather not do that than just learn from them. And that can, that can actually, draw a line between us if we in that sparring and I catch her with a right shot or anything like that, so. Or if he catch me with the right shot.
I'm telling you now, that's a $1 billion fight. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I don't know if you want that.
But Shaq said he was nervous as hell when he dunked on Patrick Ewing, but he did it because he knew he needed to make his mark on the league. And if you go at the best and you best the best, then isn't that where you felt like you got your respect?
Me, Spice, and Devontae, we all from the streets. You're not from the streets and Shell, so I'm about to put it.
I'm from the country.
Okay,
it's
but
the
I'm
same
about to put it
thing.
in terms that they understand. Ewing was running the block, right? You know what I mean? He was, bringing them things in. He was doing big stuff. I'm the new kid. I'm coming in with little weight. I want a spot. Now I got to go take a spot. You know what I mean? I'm going to do whatever I want to take his spot. You had your shine. I'm the new kid on the block. I'm taking the block. I'm taking everybody out. So that's always been my mentality. Look, I love Patrick Ewing and all of my favorite guys to death, but I had to go at that rack. And I was always interested in that because, I know he's about money. I know you're about getting money. That'll be $1 billion fight. Everybody and their mama going to tune into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, I agree. So if you say Floyd isn't in your sights because he's your mentor and you don't really want to go there, say you win this fight, who's next for you? Who do you want next?
I say Ryan Garcia because he promised the world that we was going to fight next, and then he just vanished off. So hopefully we get Ryan.
I don't know if Ryan want that.
That got you hyped, Spice?
I don't know if Ryan want that. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I'm going to be at that one too. All right,
One more. Ryan want that.
One more personal question before we let you go, Tanky, my manky. They say that you're not supposed to get down with the get down before the big match. I used to. No,
Gotta save your legs, man.
No, I'm just asking. I'm not saying do you do it, but is it against boxing?
No,
Well,
do you do it? That's a good
He
question.
is a woman. I'm not going to ask that man that question on the podcast. No.
So?
Is it good or bad for boxers to get down with the get down before the match?
bad.
It's Brit.
Because it's basically like your legs go away, like
Save
your
your
legs
legs.
go away. It'd be dead.
Okay,
so
got it.
I got 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Oh yeah, you
Oh,
gonna be
hell.
mad in the mud.
Hell no, Craig.
Yeah.
But that's you'll be mad in the match. So you ain't even got to hit the switch. You're already mad.
3 weeks. Hell no, Craig.
3 weeks, boy.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
you mad.
Hell no.
You hot.
I didn't expect him to say that. I need to break down the science of that, though. I'm going to pick you all's brains because I want to break down the science of why it makes you lose your legs. We so appreciate you coming through. We really do. And, you know, I have to say, full disclosure, I wasn't the biggest, like, boxing fan.